I'm going to show you guys my top 3 summertime baits. We're starting with the rattling Ned. This thing usually works good for both largemouth and smallmouth. What you do is just bounce this thing off the bottom, and it has a rattle in it too. This thing is pretty nice. It would be usually good to use this off a spinning rod because it's a little bit smaller, so you could feel the rocks and all the bites. Next up is the chatterbait. This thing makes a lot of commotion in the water. This front metal flap here vibrates like crazy and creates a lot of sound and vibration through the water. And you can usually put a trail on them, which makes it, have a little more action, so the bass like to, mess with it a little more. Third up, you got the Saucy Swimmer paddle tail. This thing is pretty much just cast and retrieve. It's a Texas sprig paddle tail that the tail just flaps a lot, and it's pretty nice. It has a weighted, I used one of those weighted ones with the weight on it, so sinks down a little more. It works really nice, guys. I've caught a ton of bass on this thing. It works really nice. Well, that's my top 3 favorite things, boys.
Hey guys, it's Graham here, and I'm going to be showing you my top 3 bass fishing summertime baits. My number 3 bait for summertime bass fishing, it's got to be a buzz bait. I really like buzz baits, kick up a lot of water. It's really fun to catch a fish on a buzz bait. They just come up and eat it. I really like the buzz bait. This thing spins right here, the spinner, kicks up a lot of water, a lot of commotion, triggers that reaction bite. Really nice. I like half-ounce Strike King buzz baits. Really like them because they have a trailer hook already installed. If you don't miss any of those baits, I always put a trailer on there too, and that's why I really like the buzz baits. Normally throw them on a bait caster, so I can cast them out there pretty far. I like to work them too. Really nice. My number 2 bait for summertime bass fishing is gotta be the Guggen Squad Trench Hog. I normally put this thing on a Texas rig. I've also used it on a jig trailer or a chatterbait trailer before. Works great like that too. My favorite color has got to be black and blue flake. These things are amazing. To Texas rig them, they work amazing. Flip them under docks. It's amazing. The legs right here have a lot of action on them. They're really long crawl legs. Here, I'll take one out for you so you can show. Just got a new pack of them. So they fall right here. But this is what it is. They have these long legs right here, and you go and you split them like that. And it's kind of like a Guggen Squad Bandito bug and a Kraken Craw combined. It's got like the body of a Kraken Craw / Bandito bug and like the claws of a Kraken Craw. These things kick up water and just really get the fish to bite on these. It's one of my favorite baits of all time right here. My number 1 bait for summertime bass fishing, really all your bass fishing, has got to be a lipless crankbait. It's just my favorite bait. I really like the Guggen Squad ones, the clutch. It has a lot of rattle in it. They put weights in here. Can cast these out super far. Really like the way they work in the water. Just great. Triggers a lot of bites on them. Really good paint jobs on them. Really good quality hooks. And those are my top 3 summertime bass fishing baits.
Alright guys, now it's my turn. Big Nate from New York State Bassing. I'm going to show you my 4 personal favorites for largemouth and smallmouth in the heat of the summertime. First up, we have this Guggen Dragon drop here. Love this thing for drop shotting. You got to get a drop shot weight, and this thing provides lots of action, heavy on each end and light in the middle to provide even more action. Love the color choice here. We got the green pumpkin with the plain white mix with the black dots in the front. Lots of action on this thing. Fish just absolutely love this. Next up, we have the Strike King spinnerbait. Love these double-bladed spinnerbaits. Provides more reflection with the silver and the gold blades.
don't get those colored blades. Doesn't provide as much reflection in the water as it's spinning. I love Strike King spinners too because it comes with this trailer hook attached here, and I actually have a Guggen Bandito bug hooked up to this thing. This provides lots of action here with the claws in the water. Fish just love this thing. Next up, we have a Guggen half-ounce jig here. This thing is weedless. It is amazing for casting under docks. Just bounce this thing off the bottom. The fish thinks it's a craw. We also have another Guggen Bandito bug attached to here. That's actually a green pumpkin Bandito bug. And I love the color choice on the skirt here. I think this is like a craw or a western color. I'm not very sure on that. And as you can see, it has these little kind of like things, black things right here. So it's weedless. The weeds can't get attached to the hook here. Just a great overall lure. All right, next up we have my personal favorite, the tube. You could either cast this thing on a spinning or a bait casting rod or reel. Love this thing for the summertime. You would want to fish this thing and for like I would say about 15 to 25 foot of water. You could chuck it really far, and what you do is kind of just bounce this thing off the bottom. Bass think it's just like a craw or something. I really recommend white. I've had most of my luck on white tubes here, and I'll actually show you how to rig these guys. So inside of here, there's actually like a little tube attached to a hook, and what you do is you just kind of shove it up there, like so, like this, and you gotta pop the little eyelet thing out, and that's how you do it. And really recommend this bait. One of my personal favorites. Had most of my luck on this bait for smallmouth bass. All right, hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe. Would really appreciate it if you did. And follow us on Instagram, NYS Bassin. You got it, folks. We're out. Peace.